to show you all of my dinners across this week.
Oh, you can't. I'm gonna tell them.
That's not right.
Now you know that he's lying.
Gaslighter.
I've had bad experiences like the cucumber incident. Welcome to a week of budget-friendly, macro-friendly, quick dinner ideas. I'm gonna show you all of my dinners across this week. The first thing that we have to do is click and collect our groceries because we're making this quick and accessible. I ordered them yesterday. It is Sunday. They are ready at the grocery store, so we're gonna go pick them up. No shopping needed. Honestly, click and collect is such a lifesaver when you have a busy week or you just don't have time to get to the shops. Sometimes I do like walking through the aisles, I will admit. But some weeks I just don't have the time for it, and it is one of those weeks. So let's go pick up our groceries direct to our boot.
This beats ever going into the shops. Do you know what I mean?
Tell the vlog how you feel.
I have the refreshment.
It's got some.
Relaxation.
Your rubbish is attached.
That's my girlfriend, you numpty. Boom. And that's how it's done, you know?
So I picked up all of the groceries with Tim, and I will tell what.
How much did you say it cost? That's not right. Surely that's not right. That can't be right. Is that our receipt?
They stitched us up.
Did we get cranberries? We did.
That is our receipt.
Tip Top muffins.
Oh no, that's the receipt from last time. That's not the... Can you get it up on your phone so I can tell the people what it is? Also, this includes 5 dinners for the week, as well as like other stuff for breakfast and lunches. So it's not just the dinners that are on this receipt. We also bought like toilet paper. Total for the shop was $102 for 2 people. And that's very good in this climate. But in saying that, I will probably go to the shops at the end of the week because we did only get meals for 5 nights. And a lot of that, like the serving sizes are quite big so we can have them for lunch the next day. But for instance, Friday night, we generally like either go out for dinner, potentially get it like a takeaway or something like that. And then on the weekend, we kind of like shop as we go. So yeah, hello guys. This is the first dinner of the series of dinners we're going to be making for this video. And the first dinner we've got is a grilled bird and brie. I actually bought this really cool like Monday to Friday board from Amazon, and you can write down the dinners because Tim asks me all the time, what's for dinner? What are we doing for dinner? What can I cook for dinner? Tonight it is the grilled bird and brie. So let's get the ingredients out. This is a pretty quick recipe, and it is also in Thrive by Beck, which is my nutrition company. I've got it on my meal plan for this week. You gonna help? This is what's going on the couch whilst I'm making dinner. So we have all of our ingredients here. This really doesn't involve much cooking apart from the chicken. That's it, and toasting the buns. Super simple. Let's get started. Step 1, cut chicken, or find a man who will cut chicken for you. Oh no, I put the knife in the...
You put it in wrong again.
I did. You know how there's like a... I'm not gonna even... I feel like I'm gonna cut myself. I've had bad experiences like the cucumber incident. I'll put a little image there. It's a bad time. You put an apron on to cut chicken.
Jesus, why do you every time? There's an arrow, you know that.
Can you cut it into like pieces that would fit on a burger? I really don't like cutting chicken. I don't like touching it with my hands. I promise I can cook. I just don't like cutting chicken.
No, you can. You're actually a really good cook. Bang.
All right, now you're just gonna season your chicken breast with whatever you like. I just use Italian herbs and salt and pepper. And I'd probably recommend seasoning this in like a bowl as opposed to on a chopping board, but I just don't want the extra cleanup. So if you're lazy like me, I'm gonna pop these in the air fryer at 180 degrees for about, I'm gonna do it for 17 minutes and then just see how they're going. While that's cooking, I'm just gonna chop up the veggies that are going on the burger. We've just got a tomato, the red onion, and this is already washed and shredded. Another thing I also realized when making this video is that every time I cook dinner, I generally have a shower before and put my pajamas on. So I'm just gonna look like a disheveled mess every time you see me. Sorry about that. It's looking good. I'm gonna pop these on a plate and then I'm just gonna pop these in the air fryer to like just kind of slightly toast them, maybe like 30 seconds. We've got all of our burger ingredients. And I'm going to be using this sauce. This really reminds me of the herbed mayo at Grilled. They have the cranberry sauce as well on the bird and brie. Got our burgers. Normally when I make these fakeaways for Instagram, I literally look on the Grilled website and see how they stack it, like what ingredients they put. If they put lettuce first, if they put the cranberry sauce first, so it looks as identical as the real burger. But because it's you guys, it's gonna taste the exact same no matter how I stack it. So this is the burger. She's loaded. Do you wanna do a little taste test? We're also just in time to watch maths and eat a burger. How good's that? I'm gonna get you to rate these dinners out of 10. What's that?
That, right there. Keep in mind, I've never had a fresh one. You make them, I come home and I eat them.
Yeah, that's so true. Whenever I make them like in the day because I'm filming it for a video and they're always cold by the time you eat them.
This is a 9.8. I'm doing it. I'm giving you a 9.8.
Wow, not a 10.
No chippies.
I couldn't be bothered. I really couldn't be bothered. All right, that's a 9.8. Let's see if we can make tomorrow night a 10. Happy Monday, guys. We are cooking dinner night 2 of this video, which is steak, frites, and broccolini. I think frites is just like a fancy French word for fries, but in my mind, it just means like really thinly cut potato chips. So it just started like storming here right now, which is quite random. I just took Hazel for a walk as well, and we almost had a dog attack moment, but I got her out thanks to my lovely neighbors. A big Rottweiler got out of its backyard and the man was like, go the other way, go the other way. Like, this dog's jumped the fence. It wasn't his dog. It was someone that had just moved there a week ago. So thanks to him, she's fine. It is 6:27, so I'm just gonna do a bit of prep. Tim doesn't really get home until like 6:50. And it's, once again, a very quick dinner to cook. So I'm gonna cut these up into fries, soak them in some ice water to like remove the starch, and that makes them like crisp up really nicely in the air fryer. And then in that time, I'm gonna have a shower and get into my pajamas. My issue is like, these are the mini Spud Lights. Ideally, I'd have the big one so I could make long, skinny chips. But you've got to work with what you've got. My brain can never remember how to cut potatoes into chips. I remember now. So they're not exactly frites because they're not the right size. But we make do, they're still gonna taste good. I'm gonna let that sit in the ice cold water whilst I go have a shower. BRB. And I'm back in my skincare glory. Look who's home.
It's me. Hi.
You're the problem.
Did you tell them? Oh no, you can't tell them that.
I'm gonna tell them, okay guys,
Tell them.
this is just to be kept between you and I.
Oh, you can't.
I'm gonna tell them.
What if people see it?
I don't think they will see it.
You never know.
So the neighbours, on one side, I won't say which side, you never know. Tim saw them fully butt naked.
And you did the creepy perv.
I just didn't believe you. I thought you were lying.
I moved away. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't believe
And
you.
you were like-
I mean, I didn't look and was like, no, I didn't. I looked like for 1 second. I didn't see anything because I didn't look. I just saw like, you know, the silhouette of a naked person. And you know what?
Yeah, you've been in the
I've probably been seen naked too. It's a thing. Have you seen your neighbours naked? Let us know. I mean, I've not gone outside naked, which is what happened. Like, we didn't see her in her house. She was in her backyard. Like on her back deck, getting like washing off her line. Poor thing. I mean, maybe she doesn't care. Free the nip. But I don't think she'll watch this. And if she does, then at least it's a little warning for her. Maybe she, you know, like. And it wasn't like we were looking on purpose. You can see their back deck from like this window in our butler's pantry.
Oh, so yeah, you just nailed that.
Yeah.
Good job. Because I was gonna message her and ask her if we could chop down that tree. And now I'm definitely gonna
I had no idea where you were going with that.
I'm just gonna leave the tree.
Timothy is cooking the steaks because that is his specialty. And I literally just get the whole bunch of broccolini and chuck it on a pan to cook with a bit of salt and pepper. With the steaks, we share one like circle of butter to cook the 2 steaks in. If I was on like a calorie deficit, I probably wouldn't do that, but because I'm not, it's fine. And I also don't really enjoy eating the fat on the steaks. So the butter is kind of the fat portion of my meal. Tim actually eats my chewed up bits of fat off my plate.
I don't even mind you telling people that.
I know you don't. Otherwise I wouldn't say it.
No waste.
No steak fat waste in this house. And this is dinner number 2. Still wearing your apron.
Nailed it.
It is 6:30 p.m. I'm about to start dinner. We are making honey soy chicken stir fry. This is a super simple meal. Chicken, frozen veg, a sauce mix. This is one of my favorite ones. It's just like a honey soy. I thought it said garlic soy for a second. There's definitely garlic in it. And then rice and coconut milk. So we've got our proteins, our micronutrients, our flavor, our carbs, and I'm using a full fat coconut milk because this is the only fats element of this meal. And I want to make sure I am still including my fats. So I'm going to start by cooking the rice in our pressure cooker with the coconut milk. So it's pretty much like the same water to rice ratio when you cook coconut rice, but you're just using coconut milk. So I'm going to start with that, and probably while I'm doing that, I'm going to have a shower. I don't want to take my makeup off though because I look like not like a rat bag, which is what I'll look like after I have a shower, but I would prefer to be comfortable. I'm gonna do 2 half cups of rice. I don't wash my rice personally. I don't know if that's gross. Tim washes it when he makes the rice. I don't taste a difference. And I can't really be bothered, so. I'm also gonna add a little bit of turmeric for color, so it kind of looks like a takeaway. You do not need a fancy pressure cooker. You can just use a rice cooker or cook it on the stove if you would like. But we've got this, so there's no point in us getting a rice cooker. You can just like chuck it on the rice setting, and that's it. And that is our rice, looking so good. Tim normally cooks the rice. Does it cook properly?
Yeah, tastes lovely.
Okay, cool. If you didn't hear already, Tim's now home from work. It's a very opportune time. And dinner is ready. Our honey soy chicken stir fry bowls. This is also a recipe in Thrive by Beck. And it is one of our staple meals. I'd say we have this almost every week. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I would taste it.
Shall we do a taste test before we sit down and watch math? I nailed it.
You did. Is it coconut rice?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I even cut the chicken really thin.
You did, like the takeaway places.
Yeah, it's literally like better than a takeaway.
Takeaway chicken. You nailed my recipe.
Better than a takeaway? Or you just
Oh,
want to say
always.
that? I wouldn't trust his word for it, but I think it's really good.
What do you mean you wouldn't trust my word?
You're biased. You're biased. Oh my goodness. Today has just flown by. Let me tell you. I am in activewear, but it is not the same activewear that I wore to the gym this morning, I promise. I have had a shower, and I actually did wash my hair, and it's probably being absolutely messed up by this claw clip. Also, like, I feel like some girls can have their hair up and then put it down. If I put my hair up, that's it. It's over. It's gonna have like bumps and crimps and yeah, it's just not it. Anyway, welcome to, what day is it? Only Wednesday. How is it only Wednesday? Honestly, this week, I just said today went really quick, but this week is going slow. I'm really doing some contradictions here. Anyway, it is Wednesday. We are having spaghetti bolognese, my lean bolognese recipe, which has a lot of hidden veggies. And once again, as the theme of this video, it's very quick to make, which is making me think should I have a shower? Tim's not home from work yet. I probably have time to have a shower before he gets home. I'm gonna have a shower first. BRB, and then we'll get cooking. And I'm showered. The aircon in our house is not working. We've just switched to internet providers, and I think that might be it, but we control it from like an iPad, and the iPad's just like completely dead. We've been using aircon every day in the summer. We also have like solar, so it's very cheap to run the aircon. But now it's freaking hot. So I got my hair back up in a clip, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need for the lean bolognese. So let's get into it. This is it. Hidden veg. I've only got half a packet of lean mince because I use that for a lunch thing during the week. So I'm only going to use this much veggies to this much meat. And then I use this jar sauce. Super simple, tastes great. I do add like additional garlic and salt and pepper to the mince. And yeah, I'm gonna chuck the pasta on. I cook my pasta in salted water. That is a key to making your pastas nice and flavorful. Salt the water whilst it's cooking. And I use protein pasta as well to bump up the protein even more for the dish. Whilst that is boiling away, I've just chopped off the dodgy ends of these veggies and given them a wash, and now I'm going to grate them. I'm going to use the second finest setting on this grater so that they're pretty hidden. You could use this one, but can't be bothered for that. There is a bit of wastage because I prefer just to not cut my finger. I prefer to waste veggies over cutting my finger. I'm traumatized by the cucumber incident.
Your TikTok is just full of no dogs. There's no dogs, there's no people falling over.
He's checking my internet connection, so I was like, go on TikTok, because it always drops out. And what's your TikTok feed like, huh?
It's
hot
like,
girls!
yeah, totally. No, it's like fun stuff. The first night I haven't cooked. Oh, good.
Now you know that he's lying. If you've been watching my vlog, if you're a long-term watcher. Absolutely gaslighter. You're like the guys on that.
Gaslighter, cooking dinner denier.
So I used to mix my pasta through my bolognese, especially after I went to Italy, but you know what? I don't like it like that. I like it the good old Aussie way that I used to have when I was a kid. You put the pasta in and then you put your bolognese on top. And don't come for me if I'm saying bolognese wrong. Bolognese. Here we go. I also cook extra of this every time I make it because it's the best thing to have on the fridge. Like you can cook up some rice, you can cook up some pasta and have it again. Or what I like to do for breakfast is use it as like a high protein toast topper. So instead of eggs, I'll heat up bolognese or even have it cold on hot toast. Yum. And it's got veggies in it too. A sprinkle of spice. Actually, chili flakes. That's a meme, isn't it? And dinner is served. High protein spaghetti bolognese with some parmigiano and the chili flakes. What do you think?
I'm starving.
You excited? Oh my gosh, you just got
Am I allowed to talk?
I was trying to film me putting the dinner in the bowls, guys, and he wouldn't stop being like, how's your day? What's been happening?
Just being, nice. Whatever.
Happy Thursday. I just finished work, 6:53 p.m. And Tim's not even home yet, so he's having a late one too. We are making fish tacos tonight, which is very simple. I'm gonna go jump in the shower before I make this dish. I'm not sure why I keep introducing all of these dinners and then leaving you to have a shower. But that's what's gonna happen because I feel like I'm gonna be comfortable. I'm gonna drink a DC Diet Coke and make the dinner. Anyone else just have like a mental health shower sometimes? Obviously I have showers every night, but sometimes it's just almost like it takes the stress away from the day. I'm washing the stress off, you know? All right, so I literally just have these super cheap crumbed fish fillets. Oh my God, this is pretty much what I'm making on the back of the box. I'm gonna pop them in the air fryer for about 15 minutes at 200 degrees. It says 20 minutes, but that's for an oven. So I'm assuming an air fryer will do it quicker. I'll just keep an eye on it as I go. Camera died, sorry guys. I've just got some sweet corn and red onion in this bowl so far. Tim has just fried up our tortillas just by putting them in the fry pan. It tastes way nicer like this than in the microwave. There's still 3 minutes to go on the air fryer, so I'm just gonna chuck this into a bowl with some tartare sauce. And we're using the real stuff because I don't really want to make tartare tonight. I just want it to be quick and easy. If you are dieting or in a calorie deficit, I have a tartare recipe on my Instagram or TikTok, I believe. And that's what I would use if I was like in a fat loss stage. But you don't really need that much anyway. That is the fish. You take it for me. And they are our fish tacos. I'm gonna try them and see if they need a bit more sauce, but I did put the sauce in the coleslaw. So let's do a little taste test.
Mm. That's gonna be hot.
Mmm. So good. So easy.
Aye, aye, Captain Birdseye.
It's actually a Woolworths, but... You rate it? Would you have it again?
I definitely have that again.
For the price, it was very cheap. That is a week of dinners. Highly recommend trying any of these. And we'll see you in the next video. Remember to subscribe so it alerts you. I bring out videos every Thursday from now. So expect one on a Thursday. Bye. Bye.